Two grown men have never seen The Simpsons. It's America's barley basket.
Well, one thing about things you realize when you get a new place to live, the sink in my bathroom is too small to hold a big thing of toilet paper. Which for years I always lived in the same apartment complexes that always had big ass vanities, like wide enough to at least hold a big thing of toilet paper. So
you mean you can't get it all under the sink all in one shot? Okay.
So now I got to do this TP smuggling where I'm hiding fucking rolls around the house. got a couple in the bathroom.
Guns?
Got a Ruby Ridge my toilet paper.
Oh, there's a good starting point. Welcome to America's Barley Basket.
Hello, everyone.
Your boys are here. Your sweet boys.
We are discussing when the government comes for your toilet paper, will you be man enough to fight?
Will you be ready?
Will you settle for their pitiful, the government brand toilet paper? Will you stand defiantly and demand I shit with Scots or I don't shit at all?
Nathan Folsbach is the Cliven Bundy of toilet paper.
Yeah. Go on a shitter strike. Just a bunch of fat, middle-aged white guys in a jail cell not shitting for 40 days.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. How long can you go? Do you think your body will let you not shit until you almost die, or will you just shit against your will? You know what I mean? Isn't that kind of a fascinating question? What do you think?
I bet your body makes you shit at some point.
You just shit at night.
In the same way that, you can't drown yourself, I bet your body also doesn't let you not shit.
Yeah, I bet you just wake up with a fucking, a 7-pound surprise in your fucking tighty whities.
That's what they call me.
Yeah. For the first time in ages, I was woken up with the need to shit.
Wow, really?
Right? Not like diarrhea. Not a prize-winning shit. Not a perfectly healthy shit. But I was just woke up. What am I waking up for right now? Where you're groggy. It wasn't a natural wake up. Why am I awake right now? I was I don't have to piss. It's my God, I gotta shit real bad. I just sat on the toilet I'll be darned. I will be all day.
Well, look at me.
Just hands on my hips on the toilet. This is really something.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ain't had a brown alarm in a while. Look at me.
Look at me. Yeah. Kind of lets you know your body still at least wants you not to shit the bed, which is nice.
Somebody is still at the controls. Yes, yeah. That's nice to know.
He takes long naps. He no calls, no shows a bunch.
It's like Homer Simpson. He's there, but
every once in a while he sees the shit tsunami coming and he pulls the e-brake.
The punami, if you will. Yes.
I'm not positive he's got that mattress cover on yet. We can't have him shit the bed.
Well, I sure wish I could fit more Scots under this vanity.
Yeah. Oh my man. What's the game plan if you shit the bed? You're throwing a lot of things away, aren't you?
Yeah, probably a bed starting with.
Yeah, how do you go about cleaning a mattress? Can it be
don't.
Done?
No,
yeah. Not from the poo-poo.
You dump a bed, you're tossing that bed.
Yeah. Let's see.
No, Nathan.
Maybe hold your horses. If it's a just nice, healthy turd, well, this is a gross conversation. But that, you just, you toilet paper, forceps grab it and throw it out the window or whatever you do with your bedroom poops. I think that bed can be salvaged. But if you Red Dawn the bed, if you're spraying and praying, that bed probably has to get trashed.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think that a bed poop can be a healthy, regular, oh, let me just pick up this turd kind of poop.
Yeah.
I think you're getting the axe and smash job, fucking big time.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to... If you shit in the bed, you want a doomsday device, and at least you can explain that. Like, I was apparently really sick. I was very sick, and I fucking decimated my bed. Jesus, that would be disconcerting to walk into someone's room and they're just laying there in bed, and there's just a huge turd. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Just one solid, big, healthy turd.
Did you
a mag
did you
light.
just do that? Like, were you just tired? Like,
the size of a goddamn mag light flashlight. Just Jesus. What happened here?
That person needs to go to the doctor for other... That person also has an opioid addiction, I'll tell you that for free. You're shitting up mag lights, you ain't shitting enough.
Oh, God.
Doesn't drink enough water or something.
Yeah, you got to mix some greens in there, my man.
I've been told that one of the many terrifying lows of heroin addiction is nightmarish, once every 2 weeks shits that'll make you, pray for death.
Oh, yeah, any of those, like opioids, like if you're on, you have surgery and you're on a bunch of morphine and whatnot, they send you home with some butthole looseners. That's definitely not what they're called, but...
Yeah. That's not what he's called.
Gotta lazy up that brown eye a little.
Yeah. I've never, I don't think, had that problem in my adult life. It's the firmness is always it's always too far on the other direction. I'm on the other side of the poo-poo bell curve.
Well, I'm happy to know it. Thank you.
In case you've been worried.
I have been. I've just been sweating. That's what's been waking me up at night. Oh, how's Nathan's dumps?
Yeah. A mutual friend of ours, while we're on this terrible subject, we're going to keep this poo-poo train rolling. Chase Rader, the delightful young man who made the theme to the podcast you're currently listening to, he told me a tale, he's told me a couple times now, about a coworker of his just casually using the phrase poop knife. And every time...
I'm sorry, poop knife?
Yep, that is the proper response to that when someone mentions poop knife. Excuse me, what is a poop knife? And this man or woman, I actually do not remember who or what they were, just casually mentioned, oh, that's the knife your family keeps, like, under the sink in the bathroom. If you have a really big poop, you got to cut it up so it'll go down the toilet.
Not a real thing.
And it became a big topic at work, and there were other people that either knew of it, had seen another one, or by God, had one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What kind of shits are our fellow Americans taking?
Nothing good.
That they involve cutlery. And then my first question, are these people in their 80s? Like, I know, like some old people get heartbreaking levels of constipation. But if you are 22 years old and you're pitching logs that need to be cut up with a butter knife, talk to someone. Oh, you are doing it wrong.
This sounds like you tossed a ratchet handle into the toilet. Clang. You don't want clang to be the sound.
Like trying to flush a pillow. I think if you have a turd that big, you have to deal with that consequence. You fucking feel that shit. You get your foot in there. You shouldn't leave it unscathed. You should carry the mark of the beast. Oh my God. Taking your sock off because you're putting your foot in a toilet is gotta be
to stomp down a fucking rock turd.
Yeah. Oh. Stepping on a turd that's so firm it doesn't give immediately. I don't like to think of that. I don't want to think about that anymore. We went too deep down the poo-poo rabbit hole.
We dug too deep, too greedily. Oh, boy. Yep. This is a tough start to the show.
Yep, it sure is. I don't want to brag. I have never once even been close to needing bathroom implements. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never thought, boy, I should go get a knife for this.
Yeah. I've had a couple where I'm like, let's see how this goes. And it always gets down. You know, there's a couple times it's, you know, maybe I didn't hit the choke at the right time or so. It's a little sluggish. But it eventually takes it down.
I mean, you catch a troublemaker here and there, but for the most part, I'm doing okay.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Well, that one last thing off your birthday wish list, then, I guess.
Yeah, thank God.
I was Googling high-end poop knives. Like the knife you cut a wedding cake with. It's really ornate. That's like a housewarming gift. Couple's first poop knife. Got your anniversary in ivory in the handle.
You put that on the registry?
Yeah. Fuck's a poop knife.
If you're real bougie, it's an electric one. Got the, you know, the back and forth fillet knife.
Poop knives are what the Beyond are in Bed Bath and Beyond.
We
got to show you behind a curtain.
Knives.
Wait, what kind of knives? Well, are you 18 or over?
Oh, God.
If so,
Behind some saloon doors.
yeah, come check out our wares. The sleek models for bachelors.
Walking into someone's bathroom and seeing, like, mounted on the wall right by the toilet, just a knife on a hook.
The terrifying thing would be if it was clean. Like, that these are normal people that keep a tidy home, but then they have that need. So in a big old salad bowl that they no longer use, there's a butter knife set. Because you got to set it in something when you're done. And then, you know, once you're emotionally ready, you go back and clean it. But, oh, boy.
I'm still in a point of denial where I refuse to believe that this is real. I think you've been catfished by the poop knife.
You want to pause the recording? We can both Google it, see what we find?
Absolutely not. No, I do not.
Yeah, I think you're afraid of what you're going to find.
Listen, I'm fine living in this denial.
It's like the movie 8mm. You stumble onto a snuff film. Some 45-year-old woman cutting a turd, just humming a little song.
This is a lot like 8mm. I'm not going to lie.
I want to watch again. Why do I want to watch again?
Oh, God.
Man, cutting enough turds so you know what way to cut them. You go with the grain.
I don't think you're splitting the log the long way. I don't think you're making planks.
Yeah. Oh, boy. But that might be what's best. You go one plank at a time. Oh, no.
No, I think you
like
firewood
this.
it. I think you stump it and then split it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. You kind of quarter it in a way.
Oh, God damn it.
Because maybe we're just been lucky. Maybe there's a lot of people listening right now. It's like, these sons of bitches talking like, never have had to split a dump up before.
Maybe
well,
we have brown. Nice. Maybe we have brown privilege. Maybe we don't know how hard other people have it.
Yeah, our little cute little, just fucking on the ball, Johnny on the spot buttholes are just taking care of those dumps. Rest of these people got big frowny, loose lip buttons that are just belching it out as quick as it comes to the gate.
Oh boy.
Well, our assholes are like selective bouncers. They take their job seriously.
Yep. Real. They got it's buttoned all the way to the top. You know.
Yeah. Got that kind of hidden headphone in.
Yep. Got an earpiece, clipboards.
Talking to the large intestine. That guy's not ready. He's got to wait a while.
Yeah. Nobody else until one more comes out. Okay.
I know. It sounds great out there, but trust me. Oh my God, we got to move on to something else.
Oh please. How about boy? How about this is gonna be a sad one, Nathan? The Lakers and the Celtics are both 0-3 in their respective series. I think you and I think our basketball seasons might be done with, pal.
Yeah, I've already moved past Boston pretty much. I'm in that fuck 'em mode. I'm only looking forward to Denver. I will happily watch Denver win a championship because they have never won one. They've existed for 50 years nearly, and they've never won a championship. So, and I mean, don't discount Miami the way they're playing, but I am pretty confident Denver's going to take it.
Yeah, I think Denver can beat Miami. They sure as shit can beat the Lakers. As we're recording this game, it's what fucking day is it? Monday?
Yep.
The Lakers, by all accounts, should lose tonight's game and wrap that series up. And your Celtics should lose tomorrow night's game and wrap that series up.
Yeah.
Then we get to watch finals basketball.
Or at best, maybe LA wins tonight and then it's a gentleman's sweep in Denver, but I'd be shocked if Boston can pull off game 4 in Miami. They seem like they're done for the season, which is disappointing because this was a year a team could win it all. Like, there's no Goliath.
Yeah.
Denver, while good, they're not the 2019 Warriors. They're not this, or 2018 Warriors. They're not this unstoppable machine that, if you can win one game, you consider it a victory,
Yeah.
And
they're
basketball,
they're bonkers
happens.
to watch, though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And just, treat yourself to watch a Nikola Jokic play basketball.
Turns out he's good at it. I don't know if I don't know what you heard, but
yeah, and you, dear listener, may have a lower BMI than Nikola Jokic, but he is somehow the best basketball player on the planet. He has not one defined muscle on his body, and yet there he is.
Looks like he has never eaten a food that is not potato.
Yeah. And his fucking passing alone is so insane.
Yep, pretty fucking bonkers. I haven't watched any of the Miami games, so I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what.
And Miami's playing out of their minds. Boston is trying to shove their own fists up their butt. Apparently that's the game now.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep. Don't even realize there's a basketball out there.
Oh, what are we doing?
Yeah. How am I supposed to catch it in this condition?
Too busy trying to Redfern grows myself.
And another basketball news, the San Antonio Spurs yet again win the lottery when there's a once-in-a-generation giant player. Ugh. So they're going to get 7'5" Victor Wanyama. I'm butchering that name, something like that.
Couldn't tell you.
He's a 7'5" Kevin Durant, which doesn't make any sense, but so I mean that's why you got to win now. If San Antonio figures shit out, they're going to be unstoppable for another 15 fucking years.
That's unfortunate. I hate watching San Antonio play basketball.
What America wants is another fundamentally sound Spurs team with a all-universe big man.
Yeah, they can just dominate for 15 years of extremely boring basketball.
Are you all excited? Are you riveted for that? Huh?
No, I don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Except people in Southwest Texas, but otherwise, you are correct.
Yes, outside of people in and around San Antonio.
Hey, let's be fair. Southeast New Mexico as well. I'm sure those border towns root for San Antonio.
Or they could go OKC. That's close enough. OKC is closer to New Mexico than you think it is.
Yeah, but I mean they suck. So right now, at least things are turning around. But yeah, they have a lot of trouble.
At least they're not the Spurs. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
So that's what we get. And I wasn't able to watch last night's game because my eyeball decided to fall out of my head. How's that for exciting? So when this podcast airs, we will know if I can see out of my right eye again. So that's fun.
Lunacy. Yeah. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, so if you ever wake up and you can't see so good out of an eye, just for fun, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor right away. Do not do what I do and wait a week. Like, this ain't cleared up. I should go talk to somebody. Because turns out your retina can detach without anything happening. That's why I never even considered that to be an issue.
So you just have a detached retina. It just decided fuck it. It just got lazy and just let the fuck go.
It's like when a child actor gets, separates from its family before it grows up, Just it was apparently sick of what I was offering and wants to see what else is out there in this big world.
Just went to a judge, got emancipated, and that's it.
Yeah. Leaving the rest of me in the lurch.
Yeah, when you told me, like, oh, it turns out I got a detached retina, I was like, are you fucking bar fighting? What is going on?
Randy Savage elbow dropping people off a parking garage ramp.
No, I just kind of gave up about a week ago, and then I didn't do anything about it for a week.
Just want to say, that's interesting. And then just kept saying that pretty much every day I'd wake up. But then finally I was like, just for laughs, I should see what a doctor says about this. And they were like, you should have came in immediately.
Yeah, part of me wants to jump on you for that, but also I'm the same fucking way because it's expensive. So
and it didn't hurt. That was all the other thing. It's like, wow, if it doesn't hurt, and it's not getting worse. I was like, but the whole time I was like, you're gonna have to go in eventually. Why not do it right away? So I wish I would have heeded that advice.
Yeah. Do you, when you're shooting a gun, do you use your left eye, or is this your shooting eye? Are your gunslinging days over?
No, my dominant eye is still large and in charge. It's the dumb eye that decided to give up hope.
Okay. I mean, you'd still rather it didn't do that, but...
Yeah, I wish it'd be a team player and hang out and give its best effort. It's not the dominant eye.
I want you to keep seeing 3D movies,
Yeah, oh my God. Or will this make it better for me? Because I hate 3D movies. Will I just see it in the amount of Ds that I want? Will it still just be blissfully 2D, even with those dumb fucking glasses off?
I don't know. I wonder what that would do.
But the thing is, I won't be blind in this eye. I'll just be fucking pretty much blind. So I'll still get some shitty out of focus nonsense with it. So the question is, can I get on disability for this? Can I get some sweet Papa Biden open up the checkbook for his old buddy Nate? I got lazy. I need more money, please.
You're asking the right questions. You're,
My parents would be proud. I hope they listen to this episode.
You're worried about the right things.
Yeah. But I need welfare now. There's a new Zelda game. What do you mean I don't get a check? I assume welfare got paid in cash. I just thought there'd be an envelope every week in my mailbox full of 20s.
Crisp new 20s.
Yeah, I think that's how it used to be till Bill Clinton ruined it. There's welfare reform. I want cash from the government.
I mean, I'm just going to hold out hope that tomorrow they fix your eye. I'm going to hold out that that's just how this goes.
Man, we got talking about this exact same thing. How much money would it take for you to just not lose an eye so you don't have to get a glass, but the eye in your head still looks normal, but you can't see out of it? The number of dollars a month I would do to take that risk would be very low. Too low.
Insultingly low.
Yeah. It's like, man, you'll give me $1,200 a month to not have an eye? God damn. Tax-free?
Buddy.
You can still see with one eye.
No. Damn it,
No, I'm
Nathan.
living proof.
No, you're above this.
I appreciate that. I am just not sure if I am.
Let me rephrase. You need to be above this.
There we go. That's almost $15,000 a year tax free. Just for you got two of them. Maybe that one eye gets real cool. They're seeing through shit. Seeing around shit.
I know how you are. I know you're a don't fix the tooth, pull the tooth, because it's a third of the price. But you got lots of tooths. You only got two eyeballs.
Just pull it. If they tell me they can't fix it, I need to say that. Can we just pull it then?
Yeah, bring a little levity to the eye surgeon.
Yeah. Like, God damn it, they said we can. Your insurance covers it. If you'd like us to pull that eye, we can take care of that right now. Jesus, the sounds that makes, I bet. Oh,
Real wet sounds.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope
God
that
damn it.
goes well for you tomorrow.
Yeah. Please.
If it goes
that's
poorly, I think you should embrace a patch.
Get the big the bejeweled patch. Get the beret. Look like Slick Rick.
I was about to say, are we going in a Slick Rick direction?
Yeah, definitely.
Not a whole lot of other directions to go with a bejeweled eye patch than Slick Rick.
That random ass right wing congressman from Texas that made that. I just saw it recently. That really cringy commercial, like the I can't remember what's like Georgia Reloaded. Oh, dude, if you haven't seen it, treat yourself.
Oh boy,
it's the senator cosplaying as some action hero who's fighting Antifa to help fucking Herschel Walker become the fucking senator or some insane shit. There's a grown man our age signed off on all this. Like he's doing like a free dive and he's talking like, whoa, like where's the LZ? Like you're there, you gotta you gotta save the citizens of Georgia from the social justice warriors and it. I am not doing this justice. Please.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Georgia Reloaded.
I know the guy you're talking about, that eye patch shithead, but
yeah. Eye patch shithead's a good name.
That's his Xbox Online name.
Your hotel alias.
Eye patch shithead. I like that.
It's Shithed.
It's Serbian.
Yeah. Sure thing, eye patch. It's Mr. Shafade. So yeah, God willing, I got 2 eyes working next podcast. We'll see.
I'm rooting for you, buddy. Your boy in traffic. I had another eating in the car hubris mishap. I was eating a donut in the car, like you do.
That's forgivable. That's a good car eating food.
Absolutely, I'm 100% with you. But this time the hubris got in my way, and I got a big round one with some goop in the middle. Thinking I'm bulletproof.
Well, you like your donuts like you like your ladies.
Round with goop in the middle?
That didn't go as well as I thought it would.
Or
I have a traumatic eye injury.
Or easy to eat out in the car. Which are you going for?
Whoa! Marlin with the assist.
Heyo!
Or the save.
The putback.
The putback. Yeah. Going in for 2 the hard way.
That's what we call it. 2 the hard way.
That's what she gets.
Oh boy.
We are smart.
That's us, yeah. Yep, thought I could eat a jelly-filled donut in the car, and I fucked up. Fucked up real bad.
Your shirt?
Nope. But like bit into the donut, like had the hand behind it, shoving the donut into the gob. Took a great big bite and just had a half cup full of apple jelly in my hand. Just like, oh fuck, I'm trying to turn. Like, oh no.
You just fling that out the window. Just a handful of apple goop. Just hit a bunch of kids walking to school.
Just hear a wet slap as it nails one of them in the side of their bicycle helmet.
You do a quick cruise around real fast. It's not cum. It wasn't weird.
It's pretty weird.
I'm just
now.
lazy. Probably shouldn't eat it still.
How many laps around am I taking?
Yeah, I'm just going to say. Doesn't he have somewhere to be?
Oh, God.
Nope.
No, I actually really don't. Phew.
I think that's, oh my God. You want to talk about make a mess and not realize it, is getting a gas station hot dog where somewhere in the base of the hot dog, the bun loses its structural integrity. I have eaten a hot dog that I thought was perfectly clean and looked, there is 3/4 of a quart of ketchup on me. Like, I look like I have disemboweled myself, had no clue what was happening. Just like, maybe the ketchup or the hot dog's a little drier than I thought it should have been, but there's still enough ketchup. But my God, you look down, I got to throw all this away. I just got to put a Walmart pickup order for new clothes and throw these in a fucking ravine. Can't even walk in the house because it's just going to get ketchup everywhere.
Just drive right up to one of those like donate your clothes dumpsters and just get out of here.
I'd love to see someone pulling up to like the big collection of recycling bins every city has, it just stripping down to your underwear. He threw those in with the magazines.
That's the paper bin. What's he doing?
Man, how often do you think they're emptying the magazine's box compared to 25 years ago?
Oh, I bet it's pretty light these days.
Yeah, I bet that thing takes months, if not years, to fill up.
I'm not handling a lot of glossy paper the way I used to.
Yeah. We're bringing it back, though. We're going to get you some magazine subscriptions.
We're not good. No, I don't want magazine subscriptions.
I don't think you know what you want in this instance. I think
you're
really
filling out magazine subscriptions right now.
If I sign up people for 10, I get my own free one.
That was a big prank in the dorms back in college. Sign up your buddies for shitty magazines.
Yeah. I had a friend who is not black gets signed up for Ebony magazine.
Nice.
And he, in turn, signed him up for the other guy for the Linkin Park fan club. He is not a Linkin Park fan, so
those
he
are
got
both
a
tough
lot of
ones.
Linkin Park merch. Which is a hilarious thing to get if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, and if you don't want it.
Yeah, that's a fucking Linkin Park baby doll tee. What the hell am I going to do with this?
Fuck.
It's a Linkin Park coffee mug. Just a big picture of like, who's the rapper? Mike Shindawa?
Shinoda.
Right?
Shinoda.
There we go. Just his face on a coffee mug. Who is this?
Is this John Leguizamo? No, he's a little chubby for Leguizamo. What's going on?
What is he? Did he play baseball, maybe? I don't know.
Is one of those Twilight kids? I don't understand. Just baffled. I watched a bunch of C-Lab the other day. It turns out C-Lab is still real good.
Oh, yeah. I was just talking about, I think it's maybe the first episode of season 3, the Bizarro episode.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things in TV.
Seriously, I like C-Lab, and I hate that episode.
No shit. Oh my God, Bizarro. I'm helping Bizarro. That is one of my favorite things.
That's the thing. I hate it, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do, which is just annoy the dick out of you.
Yeah. It is so off the rails. Like nothing. There's no even beginning of a plot. It's just madness the whole time. Because I think it just starts out with them, the Bizarro C-Lab there, and like have kind of taken over somehow.
Right, yeah. They've already got the crew tied up.
Is that en medias res? Am I using that phrase correctly?
In medias res, yeah.
There we go, yeah. That's how we begin episode 1, season 3 of C-Lab. They're all up in the business already.
Yep, the Bizarro C-Labbers have captured the C-Labbers.
And that's a show, too. What, 4 seasons?
Yep, that was it.
Didn't overstay its welcome. Season 4, not as good as the first 3, I don't think, but it's still very good.
Going back and watching, I watched probably a season and a half just on a Saturday, like while I was cleaning or something. And, I knew it at the time, but you really know it now when you go back and watch it. Boy, is Captain Murphy the thing you watch that show for.
The focal point.
Yeah. God damn it, he's funny.
Like, I think there's episodes that he's not the funniest, but his actions always lead to, like, whatever's going to be funny in that episode.
Yeah.
You're right, though. More often than not, he's the funniest.
They write him so dumb sometimes. It's so fucking good.
Yeah. He's such an overgrown child. Like,
yes.
He's so easily distracted. He can so easily be talked into anything.
Yeah. Pair that with Sparks, who's always also on the bridge, and he's the conniving one.
Yeah,
so, like,
he always...
They make good fodder for each other.
Yeah. And then Quinn is almost always the voice of reason.
Yep. Yeah.
Occasionally, maybe Debbie.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah. The ones that are pretty Quinn and Debbie heavy are not my favorites. I'm there for the captain, but.
Oh. I bet you had some merch that said that when you worked at Q98.
I'm here for the captain.
That seems like a Spice Rum listening audience. Giving away yet again another Captain Morgan cooler.
Yeah, come on out, you same 4 prize pigs.
Come on out. All losers listening to this. Man, I have had some hard times in my life. I have never once listened to where a radio pitchman is to go drive there to get a free fucking t-shirt. Jesus, that's depressing. That is like legit. If I thought about that long enough, I would be bummed out. Like,
man, there are people who live their lives for that. That is their hobby, is going to radio station remotes and getting free stuff.
Would they try talk to you?
Oh, all the time. They think you're pals because they show up at every one of these things.
Oh. Do you engage? Do you have to? Or do you just act like they're not there?
You don't have a fucking choice. You're tied to this table that you're at. Like, you gotta at the very least be civil.
What's the average age of these people?
42.
Oof.
Well, 50. Like, 42 is probably the youngest.
Oh, man. If you're over 75, I can see it. Just because you're so desperate for something to do. If you are 40 years old and doing that, my God.
Yep, come on out, get their free beer ticket, and sign up for Jesus.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, fuck, I hurt myself.
Did you blow your back out sneezing?
Like a torso. It's like a deep core injury. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh, that's ain't nothing new for me. Probably like 2 years ago, I sneezed so hard at Buffalo Wild Wings, I like was panicking inside. I was with people I didn't know that well. I was like, I got to call fucking 911. Like, I was like, I can't breathe. I sneezed so hard I couldn't breathe. Jesus, that is a sign that you are not doing hot. Like, I still feel like I could not sit up straight right now if I wanted to. There's a sharp pain inside my body where the important stuff is.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Holy shit. Oh, God.
So what were we talking about? Fucking toilet paper or Tim Duncan? My life just flashed before my eyes.
You just lost the last 25 minutes.
Yeah, I just talked to a great aunt that's been dead for 30 years.
And when I came crashing back down into my body, the piano lessons weren't there anymore. Oh, God.
I just quantum leaped, I think.
You're like Whoopi when she gets possessed by that ghost. Just,
God, I wish we recorded video. That would have been a good one to catch.
Oh my God, the video was outstanding. Holy shit.
The look of terror on my face. It's like, am I coming back from this one?
You're just like, all I can see is your head because you have your camera so close to your face that like your window on the Zoom call is just your fucking face. And it was a sneeze, and then it looked like you were on a roller coaster. You were this way and whoa that way, arms up, arms down, yeah, over here.
Funny thing was, about a month ago, I got a cold. First bad cold I've had in ages. And you sneeze a lot when you have a cold. I bet I sneezed 40 times, just normal sneezes. 41st one, that one almost killed me too. I remember I was so like locked up from it, I couldn't recline out of my chair. It's like, oh shit, oh shit. You can do it. Like breathing hurt. I don't know. Like to talk to somebody, I guess.
Yeah. Go do something for yourself. Get checked out. Do something nice.
I think with some of that shit, the answer is something you don't want to hear. That this is just how it is, man. This is what you are now.
Yeah, welcome to this age that you are at.
Yeah. The slow degradation of your body has begun. I guess enjoy the ride. The landfill is finally being shut down.
It's like that old Louis C.K. joke where he's like, my ankle hurts. Yeah, that hurts now. That's just a thing. That's a thing that hurts now. Yeah. Well, how long till it gets better? Nope.
Well, you wish. There is no hope anymore. Do you plan on playing college football? Like, what's this ankle really gonna affect your laying down? It appears you do that 19 hours a day. So.
Jesus, 19 hours a day. You in fucking hospice?
Did you see that sneeze? I fucking probably am overdue to get in there.
You any day now.
Sneezed myself into hospice.
Can't see, can't sneeze.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
One-eyed sneezing bandit.
Oh my God.
Sneeze myself into intensive care.
Yeah, the old Gesundheit Buccaneer is coming.
Yeah, I can't shake it. It's still in me, but we'll soldier on. The internal bleeding has begun.
Cavity
rupturing
slowly
important
fill
things.
it up with blood.
Yes, it's hard for you to tell. It's not well lit on my screen, but do I have my normal rosy glow in my cheeks?
Oh yeah. No, you look as flush as usual. Yes.
Perfect. All that just sun-kissed is how my complexion's been described by some.
Oh sure, the orange soda. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yep.
Very jaundicey. Jaundicey could be a 90s R&B group. SWV opens for Jaundicey.
Oh God.
I love the 90s tours.
Jaundicey opens for Jamiroquai.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. God, damn it.
Oh, the radio prize pigs. That's where we were. That's what we were talking about. Fucking coming out to every event that you're at and like get their free beer ticket and sign up for fucking Wee Fest tickets and then stand there and chit chat you because they think you're pals for 2 hours.
So depressing.
Nightmare. No one gets into radio because they like dealing face to face with people.
Yeah, you want to sit in a sweaty little room with a bunch of dials in front of you and just play the hits.
Yep.
Just to make America happy.
I want you to hear me, but I don't want to hear you, is the radio mantra.
That's how it works. Oh my God, that shit could legit bum me out if I thought about it enough. That there are people that when they hear that, they're excited. Like, I get if it's fucking $1,000. Hey, Wacky Wednesday, if you're the fourth caller and you're just sitting at work with your thumb up your ass, give them a call. Why not? But my God. I used to
drive
call
out of
in,
your way, leave the house to go.
I used to call into music trivia before the question was even read. I was that confident I'd win it.
Hell yeah.
There was a couple times I had to eject from the fucking cockpit because I did not know the answer.
Had to step out of line, yep.
Yeah. Like all I would hear, it's a band I don't know, and I just hang up. Well, the bass player of Crazy Town, click.
When I was a little kid, I used to this is okay. I don't know why I would give you this kind of ammunition. But when I was a kid, I'm going to say like 10 years old, I would sit in the kitchen with the radio, like during prime television hours. We're talking like from after dinner to bedtime. And sit and listen to the pop radio station in Bismarck, which at the time was like filled with like Matchbox 20 and, that like post-grunge pop rock.
Yep.
Sit and just listen and just call with requests. I would sit and call in over and over and over again. Just call that 1-800 number and put in requests. And occasionally one would get played, and I'd be like, yay, now that means I can call and ask for another one. I treated it the way your parents insist you treat cereal, like you can't open a new box until you finish this one. So I would put in a request at the beginning of this jock's shift, and then if it got played, yay, and then I would call him again.
Did they were they always cool about it?
Yeah, he was always like cordial, like never. I don't ever remember him being rude, like I'm sure he wanted to be.
Is there a chance? I don't want this to be offensive. Is there a chance they assumed you were perhaps special needs?
I don't think so. Like probably he was just like this fucking kid.
Oh, okay.
Were
you super like I'm picturing you doing the double open hand clap as I often do when you're excited.
You always picture me doing the
yay, Sister Hazel, yay! Oh, Deep Blue something, oh yay!
Just jumping up and down in the kitchen till I hear it from you.
Stomping around, ruining the chance of getting a good dub off the radio.
Oh, I would never dub. I would just sit and listen.
Oh.
Yeah, this wasn't like for a reason. This was just the entertainment for the night.
I thought you were making some killer mixtape.
No.
No, you just needed. That was your chance at human connection.
Yeah, and then I would do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
And having been on the other side a bunch now, like, boy, I bet that radio DJ hated me. I bet every time that red light flashed in the studio, he was just like, this is going to be that fucking kid. I swear to fucking God.
Fastball. Any song, fastball. Okay, then. Yay.
God.
Always a loud crash as you fall out of your dinner chair.
And he probably learned quick he couldn't play it right away or I'd call back again. If he made me wait, I couldn't call back again.
I'm surprised it wasn't just protocol for them. Like, you can just ignore the requests.
Oh, it's radio. There's not really protocol. I'm sure he was... I'm sure there were nights where they got ignored, Like, I don't remember well enough because that was forever ago, but...
Yeah. Just the endless optimism of youth. You're just waiting for hours. Any day, any minute now. Or they probably just... It's like, well, it's in the rotation, so it will eventually
So it's
play.
going to play, yeah. Yep,
Yeah. It's not like you were asking for King Crimson deep cuts,
I wasn't requesting Oye Como Va on the fucking country station,
It's like, yeah, man, it'll play. Yay!
Yeah, that was.
I thought this was all to make out for a mixtape for you to woo some girl on the school bus.
Nope, God no. Just for my own sick enjoyment.
Did you ever dub off of like other tapes or anything like that, or were you never a mixtape boy?
Oh, I was a mixtape boy. Yeah, I did a lot of mixtaping. Because I'd have gotten it fairly young. I got a boombox for either Christmas or birthday with 2 tape decks. So I was a copying madman.
Look at this.
Copying tapes, copying from CD onto tapes, copying fucking that had an aux plug in and I got a microphone with the boombox. I was laying down fucking sick tracks.
Oh no shit. Look at you could narrate the musical adventure. Holy fuck. Unbelievable.
Somewhere in a rapidly collapsing farmhouse in southwest North Dakota, there is for sure a blank tape with me doing all 60 minutes worth of Sinbad's Son of a Preacher Man.
Oh my God, we need to find this.
No, I think we're good.
Has to be put together.
No, I don't think we need to Indiana Jones this at all.
Yeah,
but
fucking send it to Sinbad.
And watch him be real insulted.
Yeah. I bet he'd be touched.
I think so too.
He should be. That man had reach that a kid in rural North Dakota was able to consume his content and enjoy it to the point he became a tribute act. Oh, your fucking mom should have taken you on the road.
And watch me do Sinbad's material, talking about how kids don't respect their mamas and jokes about fucking Brill cream. Like 14, I don't know what any of this is.
Got a mustard colored suit on with a giant black flat top. Your mom using a mascara pencil to put a little goatee on you.
I mean, that'd be pretty funny.
Holy shit. How confused they'd be at the old folks' homes you'd be performing at.
What is this?
They're hitting an emergency bell. Ding, 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 ding. They're just smiling and nodding. You're just into it, too. You're just locked in. You have the performer confidence. You don't even care if they're into it. You know you're killing.
Yeah.
If you're too slow on the uptake, that's your problem. I stuck every landing.
You're just too dumb to know what the greatness you're looking at.
Yeah. Is that the one where he talks about single moms? About like coming home late, they're sitting there in the living room on a chair. The door is not even locked.
Yeah,
come on in.
I think that's the one. Look
at you, Mr. Party all the time, party all the time. Oh, we're gonna party. I'm an unabashed Sinbad fan.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You and I don't want to toot our horns here. That's for the Patreon. You and I, I've been on the ground floor of Sinbad enjoyment. So if there's ever a Sinbad renaissance, you and I can really fucking hipster it up by, looking down at all the Johnny-come-latelys in the Sinbad fan base.
Yeah, we were into him back before you fuckers, back when it meant something.
Yeah, back before it was trendy.
I owned First Kid on VHS. Don't act like I didn't.
Necessary Roughness is my favorite football movie.
You know what? Necessary Roughness is a pretty good movie. Or at least I remember it being a good movie.
Oh, yeah. My age definitely began with a 1 the last time I saw Necessary Roughness. Scott Bakula, the quarterback?
Yeah. Is Kathy
Ireland?
Yeah.
That
Sinbad,
is what it is.
that about covers it. Yep.
I'm sure there's some other comedic actors playing other football roles, but that's all I remember. Those are probably the 4 that were featured on the box, on the VHS box.
Yeah, that sounds right. They're the 3 floating heads on the poster.
Yeah. I think they're in stars.
It's just like Longest Yard Light is all it is.
Or the Replacements light. Replacements always gave me a Necessary Roughness vibe.
Is that the Keanu Reeves one?
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that movie.
John Favreau was like the super amped up middle linebacker.
Yeah, the cop turned linebacker.
Yeah.
He's fucking yoked in that movie. John Favreau's big in that movie. And then the kicker is it Paul Bettany? He's always smoking
British
heaters.
Yep. Yeah. What's the premise? Oh, there's a strike, and they're the replacement players. Yeah.
Yep, you got it. There's
Any
the whole
clue?
back of the box.
What's the story of Necessary Roughness?
There's the lady kicker. She's on the lady soccer team, and they make her the kicker. That's.
I hope that's how the pitch meeting went.
That's what it says on the back of the box. There's a lady kicker in big bold letters.
There's an oof ... oof. There's a lady kicker. She used to kick. She's on the soccer team because they're pros, right? They're not in college.
I don't know. I do not remember.
Scott Bakula was 46 years old when that movie came out.
I think it's a college team, actually, because
Christ.
I think they get Kathy Ireland from the soccer team.
Oh, my God. That is unbelievable.
Don't quote me on any of this. This is half-remembered shit from 25 years ago.
Scott, if it is true, and they are a collegiate team, that puts 80s horror movies to shame for having old people play teenagers.
Yeah, that's pretty egregious.
Man, I can never remember the name of it. There is low B level 80s horror movie where the lead actress who plays the mean teenage girl that the killer has his vengeance.
Sure,
she's the star. I'm sure her face is on the box. Easily 35 years old and has lived each and every one of those years. The weirdiness in that woman's face, the idea that they were selling her as a 16-year-old was so amazing.
Those are always so good.
Yeah, that woman has been married 4 fucking times. She maybe loved one of those dudes. That woman's made far more hard decisions than most 16-year-olds ever have.
Oh God, yeah, that's always fun when you catch a high school role being played by somebody in their late 40s.
They don't need to coach her how to scream or cry. She has enough in the old fucking hard drive.
She's done both of those more than you'll ever know.
The second stillbirth, Jesus Christ. Ma'am, I am a teenager. You're bumming me out. Just think about my dog Biscuits. I was forced to eat a dog named Biscuits at gunpoint. What happened to you?
Christ, lady. Are you a time traveler? From the pioneer times? Oh, shit. Yeah, some of those are pretty egregious. Always, even Scream is a little egregious, and that's not too bad.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who were playing some of the teens in that. Drew Barrymore's at the very beginning. I can barely picture what she looks like in that. That's a movie little treat that I love, is when a major character is killed off or just isn't, or a major actor is iced right away, or they're just not featured heavily. It's like,
or
look
is
at that.
barely in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it fucking Planet Terror? Bruce Willis is in it for 3 minutes, and it's clearly just him in front of a green screen. He never interacted with any of these people.
Yeah. I think they had him for 2 days or something like that.
Yeah, fucking Skarsgård in what's that movie came out last year? Everybody loved horror movie, Barbarian. He was like, oh, fucking Skarsgård's in this. Holy shit! And then he's not. He's in it more than Bruce Willis is in Planet Terror, but he ain't there. He ain't there long. Yeah.
There's man. You with your mid-90s VHS collection growing up might know the movie I'm talking about. It's Kurt Russell, I think, is the star, but Sean, oh my God, dipshit, long, slick back ponytail, karate guy. Steven Seagal's
Collateral Damage.
Yeah. Good pull. Steven Seagal's character dies right away, right?
Yep. He gets iced pretty quickly.
What's it called?
Collateral Damage. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Isn't Collateral Damage also an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, though?
No.
Maybe not.
There's
not. Yep.
Collateral, the Jamie Foxx Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, no, that's... Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking there's a Collateral Damage movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, but I can picture the cover of that box. Kurt Russell has glasses on in it, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. I think Collateral Damage had some like fast and loose recuts and rewrites because I think Seagal was like causing troubles on the set. I think he's supposed to be in that movie more than he is.
Oh, interesting. Oh, it was a creative device they were forced to use. It wasn't.
Yeah. Wait, I might be wrong. Is it executive decision?
There you go. Yeah. It's 7 syllables, not 6.
Yeah, I was sitting here just like, shit, am I? Yeah.
It's good fucking pull, though.
Now I have to look it up. Is Collateral Damage an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
God, I'm going to feel real good if it is.
100%. Look at that.
Who else is in it?
John Leguizamo.
Okay.
John Turturro. And Elias Koteas.
Hell of a cast.
Right?
Kind of want to watch Collateral Damage.
You got Casey Jones and Luigi and Arnold.
We've talked about Elias Koteas more than most podcasts do, but I am a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Turturro fan. And I know you love Leguizamo, and I enjoy him too.
Yep, I like Leguizamo. I like Turturro. I like Koteas. I'm in on all of that.
Look at this. We have to check that out. That's homework for both of us.
Watch Collateral Damage and Executive Decision.
What year, if it's not too much work, what year did Collateral Damage? What are we dealing pre or post Governor Arnold?
I bet that's pre. He hasn't done much post Governor. 2002.
Oh, so right, one of the last movies he would have done then before.
Yeah, probably that. End of Days would have been in there.
Yeah, that third Terminator.
Oh yeah, third Terminator.
He did a post, maybe one of his very first starring movies post Governor. Well, it's like he's like a sheriff of a sleepy border town, and like some big high-powered cartel group is coming through, but it turns out he was like a former fucking Navy SEAL or something.
Oh, okay.
And him and a ragtag group of deputies, one of which is Johnny Knoxville, like fight him off.
Okay, I vaguely remember those trailers, that premise.
Perfectly fun movie. Nothing, not gonna win an award, not gonna leave you weeping at the end, but a very fun movie.
Just another perfectly fine entry in the Secret Badass Dad movie.
Yep, that is, yep. of probably the granddaddy of those movies, I don't think I've ever seen a Taken movie.
I've seen the first one. I didn't see any of the others, but I saw the first one. And yes, that is the blueprint for the Secret Badass Dad.
Liam Neeson, hell of an actor.
The fucking boomer dad jerk-off fantasy that is the Taken movies.
Just feels like I could write the plot of that movie down pretty confidently, even though I haven't seen it.
Yeah, totally.
Is his daughter pretty and blonde?
Brunette. But other than that, yes.
Well then. Okay. My bad. I guess
You know what else she is, Nathan?
What's that?
Taken.
Oh, dun dun dun.
That's the trailer. Boom, hit the Universal logo.
And she's taken by a couple of bumbling goofs like us.
Recut Taken, except the bad guys are the wet bandits from Home Alone.
It's got a real strong Home Alone vibe in the sequel. A former Mossad agent brutally killing the wet bandits.
Who are just goof idiot bandits.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
We just thought we'd get into kidnapping for more money.
As he's just driving a nail into their thighs with his bare hands.
So Wet Bandits, Home Alone 1.
Yeah.
Sticky Bandits, Home Alone 2.
You got it.
What the fuck is this? I haven't seen Home Alone 2 since it was like a new release.
Likewise.
Like what? Why? What's sticky? That's not. That's an audio you can isolate.
I just remember the one scene where they're walking down the streets and Daniel Stern is saying something along the lines of, "No, we're not the wet bandits. Now we're the sticky bandits." And he's got like a glove with a bunch of sticky shit on it and sticks it in a Salvation Army pail, and now it's covered in coins. And that might be the last time it's addressed in the film.
Okay. And what's the premise? They're on the way back home from Christmas and they leave him in New York?
No idea. I think I think it's the same as the first. Like, we're going to go on a trip for Christmas, except, okay, we got him out of the house this time. Okay, good. But then he gets lost in the airport. They get separated in the airport, maybe on a connecting flight in New York. I genuinely don't know.
And that's the last one with Macaulay in it, right? Then I think 3 was on to another kid.
That sounds right.
4, we were getting direct to video, maybe a Disney original. Because I think there's like 5 of them, but the last 2 of them never made it to a theater.
Yeah, I think it's like the Land Before Time series. I think they made 14 of those, and only 1 ever came to a theater or anything.
Or I think it was you that told me of all of the Hellraiser movies, only the first 2 got a theatrical release.
That sounds right.
That's wild. They've got to be fucking a dozen Hellraiser movies.
I used to know this. I think there's 11 now, if you count the Hulu reboot from last year. I think there's 11.
Oh, was that worth the shit?
I heard it was good. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was good.
I know someone like respectable did that Texas Chainsaw Massacre reimagining on Netflix. But then I heard it was not terrible, but nothing to get excited about.
Huh.
Because they pushed the shit out of it. Like, they were really excited about it.
I think I've brought up before. I've only ever seen 2 Texas Chainsaw movies. The one was the reboot in like 2007 with Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel, right? From Seventh Heaven?
Yeah, but a little bit earlier than that, but sure.
Yeah, brown-haired hot lady.
Yeah.
And that wackadoo one with Matthew McConaughey.
You've seen that, huh?
That I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a comedy or not.
Yeah, that movie's insanity. Like, there was a run. Yeah, terrible movie.
Yeah.
There was a run in like 2000. Actually, maybe like 98, 99. I was living in a shitty house, and whoever put the bills together decided we needed HBO, even though barely any of us could afford to live. And that movie aired every other night for 6 months on HBO. They must have bought the right. So I watched bits. I bet I've watched 10 hours of that movie in 10-minute chunks. It is so ridiculous.
Yeah, I should probably see some other ones in that
There's like
series.
a 1990 one that they were hoping would kind of like reinvigorate the franchise. And it was because the second one, like 85, is more fun. It's not just a nightmare fucking balls to the walls horror movie. The third one, I guess, was supposed to try to go more play it straight faced. And I guess there's part, like, it originally got an X rating, but whoever was producing is like, we can't do that. Like,
Sure.
We'll lose every dollar on this movie. But, like, yeah, I guess they went for it with that third one, but then they had to edit it down, and I've heard it's dog shit.
Mm.
And
Maybe
that
I'll
one,
have to put a bunch of them on my October list. Maybe I'll have to
there you
watch a
go.
bunch of them this Halloween.
That 1991, I'm pretty sure Leatherface has a mullet. So that does anything for
Excellent.
you. Picture, if you like your serial killers with hockey hair, that's the movie for you.
And I do.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm always saying it. I got that T-shirt.
Yeah. That hoodie.
What a hoodie to have. Holy shit.
A hoodie with the theatrical poster of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 on the back of it. The people that would be into that would be some of the most out of shape human beings you've ever met. Present company included.
Yeah, I could wear that to like a local heavy metal show and get props, like unironic props.
Yeah.
You telling jokes this weekend?
I am not.
No, we told jokes last weekend. You and
Sure
me
did.
and Jenny Lou Rusi and Chase Rader, we all got together and slung some fucking jokes. And boy howdy, was that tough.
Fun little
sledding.
town of Sedan, Minnesota. Home of a toaster tree.
The toaster tree, yes. When they drunkenly holler at you while you're on stage that you have to check out the toaster tree after the show, you go check out the toaster tree.
Yeah,
and I don't know what I was expecting, but it's a tree full of fucking toasters.
It is. It's not like an art project. It's not like it is just a tree with toasters hanging from it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a fucking Banksy vibe to it.
Yeah. I still enjoyed it. Wish I could have seen it in the daylight.
Yeah, I got a pretty good picture of it, but
Regrets, I have a few of that whole night, but the toaster tree only, and we drove by it during the daytime. I just didn't notice it. I don't have that toaster eagle eye that I did when I was a young man.
what kind of regrets could you possibly have with that show?
Actually, I think I got off pretty light compared to the rest of the show. When I went up on stage, it was pure pandemonium, but there were still people. There were still a handful of people paying attention to the show. But as the night wore on,
Oh, boy.
I poked my head in at one time when you were on stage, and there was no one within. Everyone was within 6 inches of the wall.
Yeah, yep.
It's as if we're playing The Floor is Lava. No one wanted to be near. It was so amazing how much open country there was between you and the nearest audience member.
Yeah, there's 6 people in this room that probably holds 50 people, all of them against the back wall and the furthest side wall.
Yeah.
That didn't, but their distance from me did not stop them from hollering at me the entire fucking time. So that's good.
Was it more them hollering at you or them loudly talking to one another? Which was worse?
Oh, it was way more them hollering at me.
Oh, interesting.
But occasionally, like there was one dude at one point, like pulled out his phone, said out loud, seemingly to no one or himself, but turned out it was the gal at the table next to him, loudly said, "Oh yeah, I was going to show you that thing I saw the other day," and pulled up his phone and held it up to her face like, "Yeah, you see, and then that there, that's the thing from the other day, and then if you go to this photo, that's what it was," as I am telling a joke.
Oh, amazing.
But at least it wasn't directed at me at the moment, so I kind of took it as a win.
I know when Jenny Lou got on stage, she just asked them, who was brought here by someone else? And a woman said, "Me." And
yes.
She's like, "Who brought you here?" And like, "This guy." And just like, "But at least you're having a good time." "No, I'm not. I want to go home."
Which was, go the fuck home then.
Yeah. Like, what? Are you being held at gunpoint? Like, are you
being
safe right now?
trafficked at this comedy show?
nothing beats someone sitting in the audience with a look of like slight pain, but more just existential sadness. Just this look on their face as if they're now realizing during our comedy show that their life hasn't went the way they wish it would have.
Right.
And like they are powerless to change it. Like just the heartbreak we see in people's faces sometimes.
You and I are different, though, in the sense that I think that I would rather have a room full of people staring at me blankly and not laughing than a room full of people enjoying themselves and rowdy and hollering at me.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather have the chaos with some laughter.
Yeah, I would rather just bomb and get it over with, because I can just put myself on autopilot and sleepwalk through my material once you've realized that it's a no-win situation, which I think we realized pretty quickly the other night. But like, I would rather that than like I say a setup, everybody hollers 40 punchlines that they've come up with off the top of their head, and then I deliver the punchline and nobody laughs, and then they holler more hurtful things. Like I would way rather have the people who just aren't laughing.
See, the post show is where I prefer the drunk lunatics screaming, because they're in a good mood. They had a good time somehow. Like, I hate the uncomfortable quick eye contact and quick look away of someone who just sat through a 90-minute comedy show where no one laughed once.
And hated it, yeah.
Yeah. Just that weird, because like they know we're probably not bad people, so they don't dislike us. They pity us. It's a look of pity. Like, it's the look of someone, like how you look at someone that like fucking didn't realize they had a piss stain in the front of their jeans or something. Like they feel bad for you. They feel, oh, that's too bad. They were on a stage. That's not good.
Yeah, but there's
loading gear after that show is so unpleasant too. Like having to break it down, like just all these people that were just quiet, just slowly begin to talk again. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
those people.
Were you here?
But yet somehow, like you brought it up, like somehow after the show, everyone who was there was like, "That was great." It's like, no, it fucking wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't laugh at anything I said. All you guys did was holler alternate jokes at me for 30 minutes.
What was he? Some man who was close to dying from alcohol poisoning was commenting that you need to have like Luke Bryan merchandise or something.
Luke Combs. I don't know who that is. He's a country singer. Every town we go to, I get told I look just like him. I've never looked him up. I don't care.
You want to meet him?
No, I don't. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, like, seriously, could not tell you the last time we did one of these small town shows where someone didn't come up to me afterwards and said, "You know who you look like?" Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I've ever caught it mid-conversation. He should have... He wasn't even talking to you. He was talking to me about your fucking Luke Combs... He should have his thing, that Luke Combs... Yeah, man, we should just start selling other people's merch.
Yeah, I should just sell shirts with this country singer on it.
There we go, fucking, we're selling Foreman grills. Everyone, they're great. Buy a fucking Foreman grill. Oh my God. He was so excited to be there, because last time, that's the thing, that room was great last time, so I don't know.
That was the real heartbreaker, is that you and some others had been there before. And you were like, it was fucking good outside of like a couple of people, but it was fucking good. So I went there. I was excited all the way there. Yeah. I was even excited, like, as you were taking the stage going up first. I was like, all right, let's fucking showbiz, baby. And about, because you only did, 10 or 15 minutes? By the end of your set, I was like, never mind, showbiz, baby. I want to go home.
I was convinced, or not convinced, but optimistic that some of those people on the inside or the main part of the bar would come in, but they did not.
No.
what they did was they sucked out the few remaining non-screamers that were left. So
Yeah, that, sometimes the shows go like that.
yeah. Did you do your Fairview, Montana bit for those people?
Yes, I did. I did. I did that bit knowing, like, kind of laughing to myself in my head, like, oh, I'm going to do this bit about, like, the worst comedy show I've ever had, when that show was for sure better than this one is currently going.
Because that one was a stare at you in silence show.
Yeah.
That one was stare at you so intently, so blank-faced, as if they don't speak the same language you're speaking. Just looking at you like, what is going on right now? Why would he be up there?
Why would he do this? Is my probably actually my least favorite comedy reaction. Why would he do this?
He's agitated. He seems like he's supposed to be up there right now. Is this singing? It doesn't sound like singing.
He doesn't have to do this.
He could, yeah. Someone tell him he doesn't have to be up there. Is this some kind of punishment? Did he try to skip out on his check?
Why would anyone do that?
Yeah.
Confusion. Yeah. Confusion is a bad reaction to entertainment.
Yeah, just like the 55-year-old woman who just looks perplexed the whole show. I have seen that face
in
so
every
many
town
times.
we go. Yep, she's at every show.
This is what comedy is. This doesn't seem like what comedy is. This is like the time I did that show. That was complete. I promise you, a level of chaos wise, it makes the show on Saturday night seem pretty quaint. And when the bar owner's like, it's funny, I've been to comedy shows in Las Vegas before, and the audience doesn't act like this. It's like, yeah, man. There's some level of control and professionalism at this. That's interesting. Oh, well.
Yeah, because somebody involved with the venue, like, say, the owner or manager, polices it a little bit.
Yeah. This is interesting. Well, gotta go. Someone's pissing somewhere. That show was so insane. No, I'm wrong. It was part everyone normal just turned inward immediately and didn't even give the show a chance and just talked at big circular tables. And then everyone at the bar was 0.32 drunk and screaming at us. Like, just not even words, like noises, like just bellowing at us. Like, and then I went up last, and by this point it was so chaotic. The one drunk guy looking at the stage and screaming words. He kept screaming he had a joke. I'm like, hey man, tonight's your lucky night. So I waved him up on stage, and he leaned in and whispered it in my ear like a little kid ordering food at a restaurant. I'm like, listen, shitbird, you're going to be the worst audience member ever. You say that fucking joke into the mic, and he choked. It's like, you son of a bitch. Then he went and hid in the bathroom. It's like, you've got, at least this would, if he would have done something insane, at least me and the other two comics would have had a laugh on the ride home, like, yep. But nope, he got bashful for the first time in his adult life. Oh my God.
Robbed you of
so much. I think on that might have been the night I did a bit twice just to see if anyone would notice. Not like a big 7-minute thing, but I think I told like a 2-minute joke 20 minutes apart.
Awesome. Did anybody call you on it?
No, goodness.
Amazing.
No, there was one human being in that bar that noticed at that point. When all the drunks went out to smoke, at one point I was like, there's not one face looking at me, and I'm holding a microphone on a stage right now.
At which point leave? Like, why? Yeah. Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, we're entertainers. They demand it. We bring a certain ambiance to the room. Yeah.
Put on a fucking audio book if that's the ambiance you want. If you want,
just if you want Teddy Ruxpin on a bar stool.
Yeah, if that's all you want is just a voice in the darkness.
Boy, we have been that a lot of times over the years. just noise. Is this PA plugged in? I'm not even sure. Does anyone care? No. Yes, let's just keep doing this.
I don't need to be up here. There's a domestic. That lady's crying right now.
Yeah. I wish you just made that up.
Yeah, I wish that was a fun make 'em up.
Yeah.
Stand up there and tell fart jokes while a policeman takes a fucking statement from a crying woman.
God damn. That's when I'm laid up with that eye surgery, that's what I should do, is I should give it some thought, try to think of the 10 worst shows we've ever done.
Yeah.
Or I've ever done. Because there would be some fucking doozies. Holy shit.
You know, that might be fun. And then you want to go through it next week on the podcast?
Yeah. Holy. Just because some of them you won't be there for. You weren't there for, so they'll be exciting reminders.
Yeah.
At least I wasn't there for that one. Or it'll maybe be some reminiscent. Like, oh shit, yeah, that one was brutal.
I bet we have more crossover than you would think. Although, like I said, you and I, if there's a fucking super rowdy one, probably not going to make your list. Because you like a train wreck. I don't.
Yeah. If no one's laughing, that gets a little shitty.
Boy, 10 might be hard. My memory's terrible. I could do 5.
Yeah. Oh, I could do 10. I'm about up to 8 right now. Just give it a quick casual thought.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give ourselves a project this week. And then next week we'll talk about our worst comedy shows. Yeah.
Well, you guys are in for a treat, because I have a couple that I'm thinking of I don't think we've ever discussed on here, and they were heartbreakers. Holy fuck.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'll have time. I'll put them in order and everything.
Look at you go. I'll try to get 10.
I wish we had nicknames like for nautical disasters.
Are we gonna have to change the names of these towns because we want to play them again someday?
Yeah, good point. I'll give that some
being
thought.
Out on the internet.
Yeah, but they probably would also admit it too.
Yeah, maybe
these shows are so bad. There's no way you could stand for them. You know, it wasn't that bad, wasn't it?
Shit. That'll be fun. Next week we'll go down our fucking disaster pieces.
We'll have a theme for next week.
Yeah.
Should we make a rule right now? Or we'll get to it. We'll talk it over. No corporate gigs, just bar gigs. I think that'd be fair.
I think if a corporate gig's in the top 10, it's in the top 10.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone would make it, but yeah.
Yeah, off the top of my head, this is going to be more of a fucking memory thing for me than it is you.
That's the thing. I got all the calendars. I keep them in a book form, so I can just page those books and, goose the old memory.
Yeah. Well, all right, let's work on that. You work on that. I'll put together a list too, and this cat is going to walk across the fucking board, and let's hope that none of that came through. Hello, kitty.
No respect.
Showing its
you
butthole,
pay the rent.
Showing her butthole right to the camera.
Yeah. Jeez. A little exhibitionist.
Okay. Well, buddy, I'm rooting for you tomorrow. I hope you come back with two of them eyeballs.
Team 2 Eyes. Here we go.
Address your thoughts and prayers to Nathan Folsevak, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
The right eye, if you want to specify. Have a good one, everyone.